Send display between messages. Oh no. Orientation is locked. Whoops. How's it going, everybody? I don't know who all's going to see this, but I figured if I'm spending the night out at the shop trying to get it clean, we can all spend the night out at the shop trying to get it clean. Got a lot of videos that we're trying to come up with, so now that the boy is to a certain age to where he can almost fend for himself without having my wife or myself with him all the time, we can get back to making some videos. So we'll see how it goes. I would usually listen to music, but all the music I listen to is not royalty free, so there will be no music in the background, just me working, at least for a few minutes. I'll cut the stream here in a little bit. I mainly wanted to get on so that everybody knows that we are still alive. We are still uploading shorts right now, just because that is kind of the easiest thing to do. And we're getting back in the habit of coming up with content, writing scripts for what we want. And yeah, I really want to give everybody who tunes into our channel, you know, the best experience possible. As far as, you know, my wife and I, we're not well off by no means, but we're not hurting at all either. So, you know, we're just two married people, got 3 kids, living on 3 acres. Everything that you see, all the videos that you'll see, is us living on basically 3 acres. And we do a lot with it. We maximize all the space that we have. My wife is doing very well as far as getting her garden up now that her garden is, or rather greenhouse is fully built and ready, you know, a lot more content's going to come that way. Most of her content will be shorts. All of mine will be long form videos. I am in the process of making plans for the roll-away nesting box. I'm actually going to make a version 2 here coming very soon. So make sure, if you are one of the 100-something thousand people that have checked that video out, at least part 1, make sure you tune in to part 2, because it's going to be a lot more user friendly. I'm actually going to go online. I'm going to learn CAD. I'm going to create plans, and I'm going to give it out for free. Because honestly, that's just how we like to operate. I don't do this because I'm making bank off of it. I have a full-time job for that. This is strictly just for fun, and if I can help, or my wife can help anybody out there maximize the plot of land that they have and, you know, live a fulfilled life, well, honestly, that's enough. So right now, as you can see, got some beautiful oak boards back here, but down here at floor level, knee down rather, is very messy. I just fixed the electric to this little 10 by 12 shed. Messed up a few times, but got it right in the end. So yeah, now I'm cleaning it out. That way this can become a somewhat of a studio again. Getting it ready, and we're going to have some really good content coming up. So if you have anything that you want to see from us, we just to give you a little background. So in the last year plus, my wife, wonderful lady, she gave birth to our boy, so we took a little hiatus. But now that he's a little bit grown, we have 30 laying chickens currently. We just hatched 16, and then 2 weeks later we hatched another 18, and one of our family friends that lives down the street, she was wanting to take care of some 3-day-old chicks, so we ended up giving her about 15 of them, and you know, she's going to do great with them. They went to a wonderful home. We'll help them out as much as we can, and make sure that, you know, these soaring egg prices doesn't affect anybody that's within our group. And honestly, it's not hard to join our group. It's just be a good person. And yeah, just try to do your best to help others. And that's all we're trying to do. Give out information, have a little bit of fun while doing it, and yeah. Anyways, I'm going to keep on sweeping. If you have any questions, just drop them down below. The phone is a little bit far away, so I'll have to walk up and see it. Lewis Baller, hey, how you doing? J.O., how you doing, buddy? I don't know what velo means, but I'm sure it means hello in some language. If y'all got any questions or comments that you want to have, or that you do have, just leave them down below. I'll glance up every now and then, and I'll see if I can answer them for you. You may hear my dogs barking off in the background, but it's all right. Our neighbors are about half a mile that way, and I can almost hear complete sentences, so it's not really a surprise that they're acting the way they do. Out of everybody who's watching right now, give me a 1 in the comments if you're from the United States. Give me a 2 if you're outside the United States. I do love to know where some of the people who follow us are from. Oh, there we go. How you doing, Ryan? Good to see you, bud. Ryan, are you from the United States? Are you from elsewhere? Sugar water for the bees. Give y'all a little view of what I'm dealing with. So obviously it's pretty bad. It's very cluttered. This is only a 10 by 12, so 10 feet across, 12 feet back, front to back. This right here is where I believe I'm going to start keeping most of my metalwork stuff. I've got clamps here, a acetylene torch, welder. I do have a couple welders. One's in my truck. And then this right here is going to be basically wood storage on this side. Do not mind any of this. This is all crazy right now. But you will notice that there's a little bit of red right here and planks right here. We have a thing near our house called a MacBid, and it's really good to find like cheap items that honestly, my wife and I, we rebuilt our bathroom with it, just completely remodeled it. The only thing I had to go out for was plywood, which was great. So PEX pipe, all the fittings, fixtures, tile, everything came from MacBids, and it was very cost efficient. So that was great. But as far as the floor goes in here, you'll see I do have planked flooring down here, so everything just slides a lot better. So it's not completely finished over here just because I didn't have enough, but it will do the job. And with my Crocs, I'm sliding pretty fine. But That bandsaw is a pretty new, old addition. This table saw here was my grandfather's table saw that I was lucky enough to grab. He left me random gas can. I do have a joiner, and we'll probably have to do a video on it because you can tell the bed of the joiner here is not very shiny. So I'm gonna have a video of how to restore a jointer, and obviously we have a planer and a grinding wheel. But there's a lot of people coming in and out. I'm glad you found us. I hope you stay. I hope you subscribe. Tonight is just a chill night. We're just out here in the shop, just cleaning up, trying to make sure that it is in some sort of position to where we can start making more videos. So, yeah, it's a perfect night to do it. It's about, I don't know, 40 something degrees right now. If you look out here, you'll see a little red piece. I've got my fire going outside, and basically I'm just throwing all of the wood, dust, and everything inside that fire. It's going well, but it's a wonderful night out here. Nice and quiet. Like literally no lights at all. You can't ask for anything better. Completely dark outside. And then we got this mess. So, yeah, we got our work cut out for us tonight. I figure I'll only go for about 30 minutes. It's been 17 so far, but we'll go for about 30 minutes or so. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just leave them down in the comments section. It'll pop up on my screen, and I should be able to see it and react to it in real time. Other than that, I've got some cleaning to do. Perfect miter gauge. Oh, we got another comment. Who is it? Miss Connie, how you doing? Well, it might be a man. I don't want to assume, but Connie Ramiro, how you doing? So, I do have a question to ask anybody who's listening. Have y'all cleaned out your shed yet? Or your shop? Or when's the last time you cleaned out your shop? Because obviously it has been way too long for me. So let me know. When's the last time you cleaned out your shop? What was the craziest thing that you found? And yeah, how long did it take you? This is going to take a minute. And obviously I'm going to cut the feed before I have to whip out the vacuum, because it's just going to be too annoying for anybody to listen to. So, hey, how you doing? Thanks for the likes. But I've got to rearrange all my power tools. I've got to rearrange my metal station, my wood station. Apparently this is not going to be a dining room table anymore, but this nice white oak here is probably going to be turned into my wife's sourdough cutting board or sourdough board or something. But I've got 3.5 inch planks that are perfect for some sort of activity. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll find out. Random cut off 2x4. Another pressure treated random cut off. You never know when you're going to need them, so you might as well keep them. How many hoarders are watching this right now? That's what I want to know. How many people just can't throw stuff away? You're always going to find a use for something like this. Like a random cut off 45 2x4. What am I going to use that for? I don't know. It was on the floor. I'm probably going to use it for firewood. Let's see. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to put it in the fire. Oh, yeah. There we go. This side, however, is starting to look pretty decent. This side needs a lot of work. But you know what? We're focusing on the positives. We're not focusing on no negatives right now. Only the positives. Oh. Anybody drink Celsius? It's actually really good. May not be good for me, but it's good. Oh, that was something. So this right here is braided metal wire that is sandwiched between plastic. It's actually really great for chicken tractors. So if you make any chicken tractors, you cut you a length of this braided wire, and you slap an old water hose on top of it. Man, that handle will last you a lifetime, I promise you. Braided wire with a little, like some water hose on top, it'll last you forever. Definitely saving that. Random styrofoam, throwing it away. Gotta get all this sawdust. That's one thing I do need. Or, I don't need it, but I would like it. A dust collection system. That'd be really nice. It would just keep all of... Here, let me turn this around. So, you'll see, you You got a white part and you got a brownish part. Clean, dirty. And that's all just random wood dust. So if you have a small shop, it would be very beneficial for you to get a nice dust collection system. And if you don't have one, I would definitely recommend getting some sort of mask. So, especially if you're dealing with wood, hardwoods, if you're cutting metal, you definitely want to be either using a collection system or a mask. Do you like Arizona tea? Look, I knew about Arizona tea before anybody else knew about Arizona tea. I knew about Arizona tea back when it was actually 99 cents. And that was like including tax. Like, my favorite is the Arnold Palmer, but I do enjoy the green tea. The Arizona tea, green tea, or the Arnold Palmer. Those are my two favorite ones. But now they're like $1.25 a piece, which I don't get. Like, I understand, like, in today's climate, like $1.25, what is that? But Arizona tea used to be 99 cents. It was stamped on the can. So I don't know. I don't know if it's inflation or people just being greedy, but either way, yeah. Arizona tea, Arnold Palmer, green tea. The two best flavors they have. Now, this is something I definitely need to hang up. So who knows about a Japanese pull saw? Does anybody know about these? Leave a 1 if if you know about them. But this right here, if you're any type of even a hobbyist woodworker, a Japanese pull saw, believe it or not, is one of the best investments you can have. Like, if you're talking about precision cuts that have to be made, a Japanese pull saw, which I don't know if you can tell, but right here you have very fine teeth. And then right here you got very coarse teeth. So the coarse teeth are for all of your hardwoods, like walnut, hard maple, whatnot. And then your fine teeth are for, pine or whatever. But if you're working with precision measurements in wood, you have to have a Japanese pull saw. I think I bought this one, which I don't know, maybe somebody can get the name of it off there. But I got this one from a discount store here in town, and I believe it cost me like $2. And the blade is replaceable. So, and I've already had this for 3 years now, and it's amazing. Still sharp, still amazing. So, Japanese pull saw, if you're doing any type of woodworking and you need precision cuts, definitely at least want to try it. They're so cheap, you might as well. Yeah, Arizona tea is the best. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't say like I would say bang for your buck. Yes, Arizona tea is by far like you get 24 ounces for $1.25. That's a very, very good deal. Back in the day, it was an even better deal at 99 cents. Can I think of anything else that compares? Not on the budget, like just random drink line, but if you're going like energy drink, I got to tell you, I'm from Memphis. We loved Rippets. Rippets were amazing, and they were also 99 cents. So if you could get like a 99-cent energy drink in Memphis, oh man, you were doing something. I'd drink about 2 or 3 of those a day. But that was back when I was making a lot of bad decisions. And we're a little bit better now. Got kids, got a wife, so got other things I need to think about. But yeah, we're coming up on the 30-minute mark. So if y'all want to get any last minute questions in, let me know. Let me know what's going on in your heads. Why are you up so late? I know there's a few people watching. Just comment real quick. Like, why are you up so late? What made you click on my video? I'm just curious. In the meantime, until I get an answer to that question, I'm gonna keep sweeping. Why are you up so late? And what led you to click on my video tonight? Nobody wants to talk, huh? I wish it told me, like, who all was watching that. Ugh. Oh, look at that. Random package found on the ground. What's in the package? T25 bits. Bro, what state do you live in? I don't know if I should give that information out. But honestly, if you look up Hatley Homestead, you'll find out real quick. But it's South Carolina. Live in South Carolina, upstate area. We love it up here. My wife and I, we moved down here about almost 6 years ago now. I'm an aircraft mechanic by trade, and my wife was kind enough to allow us to change scenery from Memphis to South Carolina. So that's where we live. And ever since then, we've just been trying to rely less on the grocery store and rely more on ourselves. It's a slow process. Like, if you try to go 100% self-reliant, you're going to burn out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're going to burn out. You have to just ease into it. I was scrolling. Well, cool, Connie. Well, I do appreciate you stopping by, man. Like, at the very least, thank you for clicking on it. I really appreciate you watching. Tell your folks or peeps about it. More videos, depending on if you're into the homestead thing. I do a lot of DIY builds. A lot of DIY builds, to be honest with you. Some involve welding. Most of them involve just woodworking. So if you have a table saw, a jigsaw, or a handsaw, then and you have a passion for just wanting to become a little bit more self-reliant, honestly, this is a good spot for you. I really just want to, I don't know everything by no means, but what I do know, I would like to spread to everybody else. And my wife, she is into sourdough bread, so a lot of sourdough content's coming out. Myself, I'm more into chicken breeding, raising pasture raised chickens for meat. We tried the goat thing, that worked out okay. We did have 3 pigs at one time. Now we have 0 because, well, let's just say our freezers are full. And we had a, we went half on a beef, which was amazing because we got to butcher it ourselves, hang it up, uh, uh, put it in the cooler, cut it up, grind it up, everything ourselves. And it was an amazing experience. And to be honest with you, that was like a year ago, and we still have meat left over from that. So if this is something that you want to do, just ease into the self sufficiency of life, trying to rely less on the grocery stores, or you know if you don't, what I like about it is I don't have to worry about what's in my food. Because most of the time we killed it ourselves, we raised it ourselves, we know exactly what's in it. And it's a wonderful feeling when you don't have to be like, oh, what hormones did they inject this piece of meat with, or this vegetable with? Well, the answer is 0. Because we grew it all. So it is a slow process. Like I said, don't do it all 100% because you will get burnt out. But if you do it slow, work over a couple years to become self sufficient, it's a great thing. And I hope that here soon I can come out with more videos with plans that will help everybody out. And I just want to help. That's it. I need to get cleaning. I've been talking way too much, but I do want to help. That's the biggest thing. So if you're into sourdough, my wife, she's going to be uploading some shorts. And if you're into the longer form content, uh, stay tuned to the same channel. So, um, anyways, I really appreciate y'all. I got to get back to cleaning. I was just doing this live to let everybody know that we are still active, still alive. If you dropped in, please leave a like. If you want to find out if what we have is exciting and entertaining, well, check out a few of our videos that are currently in our library. And if you like it, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. And yeah, Connie, thanks for being the most engaged person tonight. And we will see y'all later.